Peshawar, a police constable was martyred, and 4 others were injured in an attack on a law enforcement party en route to provide security for polio teams in Hangu district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa on Monday. The incident took place in Hangu's Thol Tehsil on the first day of a nationwide vaccination campaign taking place from April 13 to 19. The attack is this year's first on law enforcement personnel deployed for polio teams' security. It was a sad day when news spread that Asha Barsal, the singer with an eternal voice, had left for her heavenly abode. To many of us who grew up on Indian films on VHS and audio cassettes, Barsal was like family. No Mehndi celebration in the 90s felt complete without Zara Dulki Bahagorio. No child drifted off to sleep without Shanda Mama Dorki. No birthday could be celebrated without Tumjio Hazaran Sal. No lover's quarrel truly ended without Achajai Main Hari Charlo. No journey ever began without Hawa Ki Sath Gata Ki Sang Sang. No moment of romance was whole without Tump's Milk Asa Lager, and admit it, no shower felt complete without Tan Tan Pani Si. After a few months of delays and missed deadlines, Meera Lyari is finally making its premiere. The film has been touted at Pakistan's response to India's Durandar movies and their negative portrayal of Karachi's Lyari. The film explores Lyari through its girls and their love of football and will be premiering at the UK Asian Film Festival. Executive producer Isha Omar announced on Saturday. Islamabad, Pakistan on Monday launched its second nationwide polio vaccination campaign of the year, aiming to vaccinate over 45 million children under the age of 5 across the country. During the campaign, which will last until April 19, over 400,000 frontline health workers will go door-to-door across Punjab, Sindh, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Balochistan, Gilgit-Baltistan, Azad, Jammu and Kashmir, and Islamabad, ensuring that every child is vaccinated, including those in the most remote and high-risk areas. US President Donald Trump told reporters on Sunday that he is not a big fan of Pope Leo XIV, after the global leader of Catholics made a plea for peace amid the war in the Middle East. The 70-year-old American Pope publicly implored leaders on Saturday to end the violence, telling worshippers at St. Peter's Basilica, "Enough of the idolatry of self and money, enough of the display of power, enough of war." Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb arrived in Washington on Monday to attend the World Bank Group and International Monetary Fund (IMF) Spring Meetings 2026, the Ministry of Finance said. According to a statement, the minister is scheduled to hold key meetings with global financial leaders to advance Pakistan's reform agenda and economic priorities. The Pakistan Stock Exchange's PSX benchmark index KSE 100 shed over 3,500 points during intraday trade on Monday in a turbulent session, after United States President Donald Trump ordered a blockade of Iranian ports. The KSE 100 index declined by over 5,000 points at the start of the session, hitting an intraday low of 161,638.07 at around 9:50 a.m. after its previous close at 167,191.37. Peshawar, a police constable was martyred, and 4 others were injured in an attack on a law enforcement party en route to provide security for polio teams in Hangu district of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa on Monday. The incident took place in Hangu's Thol Tehsil on the first day of a nationwide vaccination campaign taking place from April 13 to 19. As we focus our attention on the Iran-US-Israel escalating conflicts, rising oil prices have shaken the global markets. Pakistan stands at the edge of a different but equally devastating crisis, one that flows not from geopolitics but from its rivers and skies. Weather forecasts are pointing to a high probability of abnormal rainfall, 22 to 26% above normal, in the coming monsoon season, which is just a few weeks away. This means we are potentially going to face heavy floods in 2026 once again. This highlights the spectre of a double crisis in the country this year: economic stress from war and devastation from extreme weather events in July-August. Consequently, while planning to recover from the economic impacts of the global war, Pakistan should also focus on flood management. The question is how fast and how wisely this can be done. The US military said it would begin a blockade of all Iranian ports on Monday, after talks between the warring sides in Pakistan failed to produce an agreement, with President Donald Trump blaming the Islamic Republic's refusal to abandon its nuclear ambitions. Trump had announced on social media he would blockade the strategic Strait of Hormuz trading route that he has been demanding Tehran fully reopen. After his vice president, J.D. Vance left negotiations with an Iranian delegation in Islamabad on Sunday.